Okay, guys. Hello, everyone. I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, but I'm back. This is going to be my prediction of the conference championship games of college football. So let's get this started. Um, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add these logos. I'm going to pick what logo that I'm going to choose. So the first one we have is the Pac-12 game between it's Utah against, I'm sure everyone knows who it is. I'm just going to pull this one out. Yeah, I download these images. The dream match against Oregon. Let me put these two logos somewhere in the middle. Alright, there we go. Utah and Oregon. They are the two best teams in the Pac-12. They have not played each other this season, and they will tonight. I want to apologize if this video goes up a little late, because I've been kind of busy. So this is going to be a prediction video of the conference champion games. And after that, I'm going to do the rankings prediction, because these games, whoever wins, the rankings will change. So, Utah and Oregon. Utah's number 5 and Oregon's I think they're number 13. Oregon lost the first game. They almost beat Auburn. They had a very bad loss against Arizona State. And I can't believe it. They never led the game. It's weird because Oregon, they lost really bad last year to Arizona, and now they lost to another Arizona team. Utah lost one game to USC, and that was it. Ever since, they've been dominant. Utah is actually, it's going to be a very close game. So yeah, this is tonight, Friday. Well, actually, I think this game will be over by the time I upload this. I'm going to go with, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make the logo bigger to make it the winner. I got Utah winning this game. That's right. I got Utah winning. I actually want them to win, because if Oregon wins, they're not going to be in the semifinals. But if Utah wins, they will be. That's why I kind of want to see a Pac-12 team for a change. You know, it's always SEC, ACC, Big Ten, and Big 12. What about the Pac-12? I just hope this year we get to see a Pac-12 team. So I got Utah winning. The reason why I have them winning is because Oregon, whether if they win or lose, they're not going to be in the Final Four. So that's why I think Utah's going to win. So I don't know what the score is going to be. I'm going to say 35 to 27. Yeah, that's my prediction. All right, now to the Saturday games. Hold on a second. Yeah. The first one is the Big 12 championship game. And it's between... I don't have the image. What the heck? Where's the image at? Unfortunately, I cannot find... I might have to re-download it. Darn. Oh, wait. Remove this. I'm looking for one of the Big 12 logos. I don't know if I actually saved it. Where's my... I thought I saved it. There's just one missing, I think. Oh, no, it's actually here. Oh, I did not see it. That was weird. Sorry about that, guys. What? How is it not there? What the? Can I just insert it right here? Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, for some reason, Baylor, I cannot find their logo. It's saved on mine, but when I'm going to insert it, it's not there. That was strange. I don't get that. I'm gonna put the opponent team here, Oklahoma. All right, let me get a Baylor logo. I don't know why I lost it. So Baylor and Oklahoma. This is gonna be a good one. These two teams met in earlier this year. It was a good game. Yeah, Baylor was winning until the end, pretty much. Technically, Baylor should be undefeated. They had the game won, and you just let Oklahoma come back and win the game. Like, I don't get that. Technically Baylor's undefeated, but even though they're not, they should have been undefeated. You were winning big at halftime, and then you let Oklahoma come back. I don't get that. All right, I found a logo. Here we go. So, since Baylor couldn't quite get the job done, I think they will this year. I hope Oklahoma's not going to be in the Final Four. Every year, whenever they're in the Final Four, they lose the first game. I'm not saying Oklahoma's bad. They're a good team, but every year they just can't get past that first game in the semifinal. That's why I want to see Utah in it instead of Oklahoma. If Utah loses, I would like to see Baylor in it. So, yeah. I'm going to pick Baylor to win. I think it's going to be just like the last game. I'm going to say probably high scoring because it's inside. I'm going to say 42 to 38 Baylor. Yep, I got Baylor winning. All right, next game is the. I'm not going to predict all the conference games, like some of the smaller ones. I'm just going to do the big ones. The next one is the game of the week. And yes, it will be the game of the week. Oh, here it goes. We got the SEC championship game between Georgia and my favorite team, because I live in South Louisiana, is Louisiana State University, LSU. This is going to be a tough matchup. Oops, for both these teams. LSU, they could have been number one, but they are number two. Georgia had that terrible loss against South Carolina, which I still can't believe it. Georgia should have been undefeated as well. Georgia and Baylor should have been undefeated. If Georgia's undefeated, then they would probably be number 3 or 2, and then LSU would be number 1. But either way, it's going to be a good game. It's in the Georgia Dome, Atlanta, so it's going to be kind of like a home game for Georgia, but there is going to be a lot of LSU fans. Y'all remember when LSU played Vanderbilt? 70% of the stadium is full of LSU fans. I rewatched the 2011 SEC championship game between these two teams. LSU won big, 42-10, after losing in the first quarter 10-0. They got 42 unanswered in the next 3 quarters. Now, if you're an LSU fan, you would hope that the score would be some like 2011, 42-10. But I don't know. It might not be. LSU is going to score a lot of points. I predict they'll score more than 42 points. Now, Georgia, ever since that South Carolina loss, they've been on their A game. I really wish Georgia lost to Auburn. They almost lost to Auburn. If they lost to Auburn, then LSU's safe. The LSU would probably beat them pretty bad. And there's no way that Georgia would be in it if they have 2 losses. But If Georgia beats LSU, they're in the Final Four. And if LSU wins, they're in it for sure. But if LSU loses, they said that they would still be in it. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup. If Georgia wins, Utah won't be in it, or Baylor, or Oklahoma. I'm sorry. That's why I want LSU to win. I'm gonna pick LSU to win just because. Yeah, it's gonna be close. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 45 to 35. I say they'll win by 10 points. 45 to 35. LSU. I wonder what Lee Corso is going to pick. I don't know. All right, two more games. I think next is the ACC championship game, and this should be a quick one because I really don't have much time to discuss this. Virginia Cavaliers, congratulations for the Virginia Cavaliers for having a great season, beating Virginia Tech. They're actually ranked. So Clemson, they're in it again for what, like the fourth straight time, I think. Yeah, they're in it for the fourth straight time, and they won all four, I believe. So, Clemson has not had a hard schedule. They have not. It's not their fault. Their only two hard games is this one and when they beat Texas A&M. All the other teams that they played were not even ranked. That's how bad the ACC was until Virginia. Virginia is actually a 28-point favorite, and I believe that. Because their last few games, they won by 30 or more points, and I think they will tonight. Even though Clemson may not be... Clemson's still undefeated since last year, and they could possibly win the whole thing after all. They are ranked number 3. They really could have been number 1 if they played any hard teams, but maybe they will after all. I say Clemson's going to win this 56-17. 56-17. So they're going to win it by 39 points. It's going to be like when they played Pittsburgh last year. And the last game is the Big Ten championship game. It is going to be Wisconsin taking on the team who's also been in it, I think, 3 or 4 times in a row, Ohio State. They're number 1, and I can see why they're number 1. They beat Michigan pretty bad. They beat Penn State by 17 points, I think. Ohio State and LSU, they seem like they're about even. Ohio State played Wisconsin earlier this year, and they beat them by a lot. I think the same thing will happen again. Ohio State's going to win. I think it's going to be like a home game for them in Indianapolis. Do y'all remember in 2014, that Big Ten championship game? These two teams played each other. Ohio State won that game 59-0. I can see that happening again. 59-0 on a conference championship game? You got to be kidding me. And Wisconsin was ranked back then. Let me look that up. 2014 Big Ten championship game. And that's the year Ohio State won it. They won it. They were the better team. Good thing we have Wikipedia to look at. I think it's going to be a blowout. I don't know if it's going to be a shutout, though. Yeah, Wisconsin was ranked. What's more shocking, Wisconsin getting 0 points or Ohio State getting 59? Oh, I think that's an easy question to me. I think Wisconsin getting 0 points is more shocking than Ohio State getting 59 points. The reason why is because Ohio State, every game, they score 50 or more points. They scored 59 on Michigan. And they could do it again. I think they're going to get... I think the score's going to be... I don't think it's going to be a shutout, but it is going to be pretty bad. I'm going to say they're going to win 56 to 13. 56 to 13. It's going to be kind of like that ACC championship prediction. So we're going to win it by 43 points. Holy crap. I think it's going to be a blowout. But if Ohio State loses, I think they're still in it. We'll see. All right, now I'm going to do my rankings prediction because this involves rankings. So, number 1, I got Ohio State winning. I'm going to put these in order. So they remain number 1. Who's number 2? LSU's number 2, and I have them winning in a close one. They're going to remain number 2. I kind of wish they were number 1 because being number 1 is a lot better than number 2. And I got Clemson winning big over Virginia. I got them at number 3 as well. I think the top 3 is going to remain the same. Okay, oh wait, let's do it like the bracket. Yeah, we got to do it like the bracket. I forgot, yeah. Oh, I also got the college football playoff logo. Let me put that in here. It's kind of cool using these logos. Here we go. So now you guys know what I'm showing y'all. If Clemson somehow loses to Virginia, will they still be in it? I don't know. It could go either way. I say yes because they're still undefeated. And I got Utah winning the Pac-12 and Baylor winning the Big Ten. Or no, the Big 12, I'm sorry. Like I said, Baylor should have been undefeated. They should have beat Oklahoma. You lost it at the end. That's crazy. I think Utah is better than Baylor anyways, so I got Utah. So this is the final. Oops, I'm sorry. I forgot. It's number 1 against number 4 and number 2 against number 3. So this is what I have in the college football playoff. Yeah, Utah's going to move up to number 4 because Georgia's going to lose. That's my prediction. And they'll be out of it. So I got Ohio State versus Utah and LSU versus Clemson. Now, the 2 locations for these 2 games, one of them is in Atlanta, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, and the other one is in the Fiesta Bowl in Arizona. I think LSU and Clemson will be in Atlanta, Georgia, because they're a lot closer. And I think Ohio State and Utah will be in Phoenix, Arizona, for the Fiesta Bowl. That's going to help for Utah. And should I do a prediction? Who do I have winning? I think Ohio State is going to beat Utah pretty bad. And the LSU and Clemson, that could go either way. It really could. I think the winner of the LSU and Clemson might win the whole thing. I really don't know. But I can't really predict it because this is not the real rankings. This is just a prediction. I'm going to say LSU is going to beat Clemson because it's in the Superdome. That's going to be crazy if LSU's in it. I don't know. Clemson can win it back-to-back years. We'll find out. All right, let's talk about the what-if moments. What if Ohio State loses? No, what if Ohio State loses, LSU loses, Clemson loses, Georgia wins, Utah loses, and Baylor loses? What would happen? Clemson would be... No. I'm sorry. Yeah. What if all the underdogs win? Which I don't think that will happen. If Utah loses, they're out. Georgia wins, they're in. LSU and Ohio State, they lose, they're in. Clemson loses and Baylor wins? I don't know. I'm going to say Clemson because they were in it last year. So that means I would have Ohio State remain at number 1 and Clemson at number. No, they wouldn't move up when they lose. Why would they? Georgia would be number 2, LSU would be number 3, and Clemson would be number 4. No, that can't be right. I think it would stay the same. No, LSU would move to number 4, move down to number 4, and Georgia would be number 2, I guess. So that means it will be Ohio State against LSU and Georgia against Clemson. I'm an LSU fan. If you're LSU or Ohio State, you would want to play Utah in the first game. I'm not saying Utah's bad, but Utah's a good team. You do not want to play Clemson. You do not want to play Clemson in that first game. I'm going to tell you why. Clemson is going to be like themselves, like in the semifinal. You notice every time they're in the semifinals, the first game, it's a blowout. That's why I'm saying you do not want to play Clemson in the first game. You do not want to play Ohio State and Clemson in the college football playoff. You would want to play Utah first. That's just me. So I hope I'm right. And yeah, I'm gonna do a prediction video of the bowl games. I can't do it yet until all the conference games are over. So I gotta do it after the Big Ten championship game ends. And yeah, when I do the prediction of the bowl games, I'm not gonna do all 40 of them, obviously. I'm going to do predictions of the bowl games, such as the New Year's Six Bowl, the Sugar Bowl, the Cotton Bowl, the Orange Bowl, the Rose Bowl, and some of the smaller bowls like the Texas Bowl, the Outback Bowl, the Dallas Bowl, the Independence Bowl, the Idaho Bowl, the Hawaii Bowl. I heard that BYU's already in the Hawaii Bowl. Hawaii plays Boise State tomorrow, so I think Hawaii's going to play BYU, most likely. What else? I can't think of all the name of the bowls, but the Peach Bowl. Sorry, not that one. The Liberty Bowl, the Military Bowl. I'm trying to remember all the names, because sometimes I'll change it. I think that's all the bowls I can remember. I wonder if there's going to be a bowl game in the baseball stadium. Because I remember one time they had that in Yankee Stadium in Fenway Park. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I will do the prediction bowl games, and I'll have like the logo of the bowl game, and I'll have the logo teams. My prediction. So yeah, I can't do it yet until tomorrow. Because if Georgia loses and Utah loses and Baylor loses, they're all going to be in a non-semifinal game. So I think Ohio State is safe. LSU is safe, whether if they win or lose. I think Clemson's safe. I think Clemson is safe. Utah's not going to be safe. They got to win it. Same thing with Baylor. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Sorry this upload is kind of long. And sorry for the upload's kind of late. I've been really busy, and that's why I haven't been uploading much. But I can't wait until the Christmas break comes so I can do the NORAD Track Santa. A lot of people like watching me when I do those live streams of the NORAD Track Santa. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to find out what kind of streaming platform I will be using for that, because Google Hangouts on Air is gone. I got to figure out a stream platform to live stream it. Anyway, guys, peace out. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? What are your predictions? And the predictions of the college football playoff, this is it. This is mine right here. And I'm an LSU fan. I hope Ohio State loses and LSU beats number 1. So, other than that, I think this might be right. So I'm going to try, yes, this Sunday, they will reveal all the rankings, the playoff, and the bowl games. So I gotta do my bowl prediction as soon as the last game is over. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and have a good night. Peace out.